Can everybody hear me clearly? I hope so. I'm using this device for the first time. I'm usually speaking on these kind of mics. But hi, Dubai. So this is my, how to put it, this is my first time this year coming to Dubai. So I've been traveling to Dubai quite frequently over the years since I started my journey in the space of cryptocurrency and blockchain now. And I would say, I think the energy, the vibes are still the same. When I used to be here before the COVID and after COVID as well. So hi all, I hope everybody's awake and listening. This is day two, and I'm sure we had a lot of things to take in right itself yesterday because I know we are all busy networking and meeting new people. So by the way of introduction, my name is Sonny Mohanty. I will know how to use this, sorry. Okay. Okay. So I am the newly appointed Chief Executive Officer of Eternalus Exchange. So Eternalus Exchange is a centralized crypto trading platform, and we are from the Nordic ecosystem. So before I jump into what is Nordic, why another centralized trading platform, I just want to take all of you back in the history. So if you remember back in 2000, when I started out back in 2016, 17, and crypto was the Wild West, and crypto was something absolutely nobody knew about. And only thing people knew was Bitcoin, right? And when I started my journey in this space, people used to ask me, are you selling Bitcoin by any chance? Are you the owner of the Bitcoin? I wish I was. I used to get asked all these kind of weird sort of questions, if you understand why weird right now. So we have come a long way. Those people who are in the space, we know that we have come a long way. I see all my friends and colleagues that I am able to meet at Dubai after years. So I've known them, and we have come a long way in this journey. After Bitcoin, what happened? There were several other coins. Please pardon the title shit coins, but obviously nobody wants to launch a project where they want to, don't want to be successful. But this is trial and error, right? As much as the technology is new, the concepts are new, everybody of us here in the room wants to build something new. We have this underlying technology called blockchain, the DLT technology, the distributed and decentralized platform. We are all here to build something, right? We all want to grow, we all want to scale. So hence, we saw a surge of coins, right? I would say coins right now, back in 2017, 18. And everybody obviously was raising funds through a mechanism called ICO, which is the initial coin offering, right? So that was a trend that we saw back in the days. And that was one way of fundraising. We have the VC way of fundraising. We have different ways of fundraising. And there was this SPAC as well, the way of raising funds. So this was a new age technology of fundraising, and I got very much fascinated by it. And that's how I came to know about all these fascinating coins that are there in the market. After that, I was wondering, what do I do next in my career? Then I obviously decided to explore exchange. What is an exchange, basically? An exchange could be a stock exchange, could be a crypto exchange, or could be exchange like this, where we're sharing information, meeting people, right? So similarly, all these fantastic projects, they had a coin out there, which they were using to raise funds. And the best place to explore these projects, because I also am an angel investor, because I believe that if somebody is trying to build something with a good intent, we should always support them. So for me, the best place to go and explore these projects was an exchange, because back in those days, the only prominent industry in the space that stood out for me was the exchange. So that's where I learned what is crypto trading, how are these coins getting benefited by coming over to a centralized exchange. Again, I didn't know much about a DEX, which is a decentralized exchange back in the days, but for me, it was a centralized exchange, which are run by people like you and me, right? We are probably the founders or the people behind the tech and everything else that comes with the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So I got very fascinated by this idea of being able to invest into projects through investing in the tokens, right? So what does an exchange does? They have initial exchange offering. And what does that mean? So as an investor, as a retail investor, you all can invest directly into these projects by purchasing their tokens, which are going to be listed on the exchange, both primary and secondary, okay? So that was beautiful. I found it very fascinating because I saw, I read a lot of white paper, I researched the founders, the backers of the project, and I got very much intrigued by this idea of getting myself involved into the primary sale, per se, of these tokens. So that's where, it sort of picked up. I would say, if you remember, ICOs, IOs were a thing. And I wouldn't be surprised. I was a bit like, but now I'm not surprised if I see people are still, sort of raising funds through this very unique method of fundraising. Tokenizing real-world assets. How could on the planet somebody think of fractionally owning a piece of physical thing, right? I would never think of owning a fraction of this big hotel, right? Unless the promoters, the owners, think of tokenizing it and putting it on a blockchain, right? So that's the only way. So these are all the fascinating stuff that drew me to the industry, and I'm still here in the space. And I was into crypto exchanges. I founded one of my own. But Rajesh, who is a good friend of mine and who I've known for over the years, approached me with this offer to be the CEO of this exchange, which is a centralized exchange called Eternalus. Let me just take you through. Okay, so that's the exchange. Eternalus is a centralized exchange. Okay, I would like to tell you guys why another exchange, and why I got drawn towards this offer that I couldn't say no to. If you see, Eternalus is a part of the Nordic ecosystem. So what is Nordic? Those of you are here since yesterday, you must have seen our booth at A1. So we are one of the main sponsors of the World Blockchain Summit. Thank you, guys. It was an amazing time here, my second day. So these are if you could see here on the screen, so Nordic ecosystem consists of all these solutions which are already live. So by the way, Nordic is a layer 2 blockchain protocol based on the EVM, and our testnet and mainnet is already live. We are exhibiting at the A1 booth. If you would like to know more, please do drop by. So when I saw that these guys have been building a community over the years, I mean, what happens usually, people say that they're going to build, and they talk to investors. But these guys, the Nordic ecosystem, these guys have everything ready. They have the mainnet up. They have a very strong community. Nordic ecosystem is all about community. We have a rock-solid community backing us up. On top of that, we have built this beautiful ecosystem for our users, okay, and traders. So what happens when a user, for an exchange, for a centralized exchange, comes and participate in an offering, say a primary offering? I put in my dollars, buy a cryptocurrency, or what happens next? How can I spend it? Okay, I have bought this, I've invested. I know it's going to go up 3x, 2x, or may not be. It's going to stabilize, probably. I'm not going to lose anything, just being very positive about this whole thing. But how do I spend it if I want to spend it? So that's where NorPay comes into play. What is NorPay? So NorPay is a banking sort of solution. So wherever you go in this world, you are able to spend your crypto using a banking card, like a bank card, like a MasterCard, right? So we all carry MasterCards. Like I'm traveling from Singapore, I travel all the time. All I do, tap and pay, tap and pay. So that's how convenient this is. So NorPay from Nordic is like a MasterCard, which allows your crypto to spend when you would like to spend. That's number one. Number two, they have something called Norflix. Just like Netflix, when I first heard about this name Norflix, I was like, wow, it reminds me of Netflix. Is it something like Netflix? Yeah and no. It's a marketplace. Norflix is a marketplace. So Netflix is a marketplace of movies. What is Norflix? So Norflix is a platform where we are connected to all the retailers, in the world. For instance, one of the user who is using or who is a part of the Nordic ecosystem could be using NorPay or using on the exchange, can go into Norflix, open an account, and start redeeming vouchers because they're a part of the Nordic ecosystem. So that's Norflix. And then comes Eternalus, which is the centralized exchange, again, a part of the ecosystem. So if it is a user or a trader, either way, they have access to in the entire Nordic ecosystem through a native coin. And this native coin is called NRK. So NRK is powering the entire ecosystem that Nordic sits on. So this coin is going to be used at NorPay, Eternalus, Norflix, and the Game Hub. What is the Game Hub? It's the play to earn games that have partnered with Nordic ecosystem. Again, for a project owner, if I own a project in a play to earn game space, or I'm just a merchant, I'd be very excited to shake hands with the Nordic guys because, well, I go and I have got access to everything at one place. It's like a one-stop solution for me. We have managed to onboard 2 fantastic games so far. One of them, the founder was here from US, Nemesis Downfall, and another person from Australia who's apparently a doctor, like not a PhD, but a doctor, real doctor. And he has a fantastic game you should guys explore. If you need more information, our booth is just at A1. So it's called PlayTrade. It's an amazing combination of crypto, a bit of Forex, a bit of gambling, maybe not, but maybe. So you can check them out at our booth. So when I saw this ecosystem, I was really fascinated, and I said I couldn't say no, because we are giving back to our user so much at one place. If I'm a user, if I'm a retail investor or a trader, I love to come and explore Nordic as an ecosystem. So that's that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. These are technical, again, meet us at the A1 booth. Sorry, just going fast. I would like to touch base on few other solutions or verticals from Nordic. We have a DEX as well. For those people who like to trade on decentralized exchange, for them we have a DEX called Swap. You can easily, sort of register and, get your business. We are going to be launching an NFT marketplace as well. So the beauty for those new users or retail investors who are going to be joining the Nordic ecosystem, we are having zero gas fees. Yes, you heard it right. So this is just for limited users and a limited time frame. Please reach out to the team for more information. We are also going to be having something called a fast pay, like a merchant banking solution, so you can sort of pay with your cryptos in any region or any country you would like to do. I'm running short of time. Thank you so much for listening to me. Again, I just touched base on the basics. If you would like to know more about us, please reach out to us, and we are here, A1 booth. And thank you, Dubai, for your love and your time. And yeah, I'm going back to Singapore tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to come back again. Thank you so much.